This is the AI News Flash for July 20th, 9 p.m. UTC. First up, the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. The de facto standard for connecting AI agents to tools is getting a spec change that makes it far easier to run at scale. Previously, servers had to track a session ID and remember each user's state. The new version lets the server side go stateless, so it no longer needs to hold that memory across machines. Nate Barbatini of Arcade, which clarified the change on Monday, said that with multiple machines behind a load balancer, every server having to know about a session ID handed out by another was, in his words, a serious pain. The spec has been public since May, and the official release lands next Monday, July 28th. By cutting operational complexity and infrastructure cost, it should accelerate enterprise adoption of agentic AI. Next, medical AI leader Tempus AI has signed a definitive agreement to acquire cancer test maker Personalis for about $1.5 billion. The deal folds Personalis' tumor-informed minimal residual disease, or MRD, detection technology into Tempus' multimodal data and AI-enabled precision oncology platform. It is a largely all-stock transaction valuing Personalis at $16.25 per share, with Tempus able to elect up to 50% in cash. The two companies have partnered since November 2023. Tempus aims to strengthen its position in the growing MRD market, but shares of both companies fell on the news. The deal is expected to close in late 2026 or early 2027. Third, Natural, a startup building payments for AI agents, has raised a $30 million Series A, bringing its total funding to $40 million, led by Forerunner Ventures. Natural offers an orchestration layer that lets autonomous agents move and store funds and transact with humans and other agents, supporting both stablecoins and traditional bank payments. Founded in 2025 with staff from Stripe, Ramp, and Square, the company is taking on payments giant Stripe head-on. CEO Khalil Lalji said the number of payments in the world could become 2, 3, or 4 orders of magnitude greater than today, betting on the rise of an agent-driven economy. Finally, researchers at Stanford's Institute for Human-Centered AI argue in a PNAS special edition that legal AI has a legibility problem. Its performance and error rates are hard to see. The team notes that more than 1,700 legal cases have involved AI hallucinated facts, cases, and laws. They warn that current benchmarking practices fail to account for institutional incentives and data confidentiality constraints. As a fix, they propose a 3-tiered evaluation framework, with independent public bodies like NIST at the top. AI in the practice of law, they say, is no longer a question of if, but of how. That's all for this AI News Flash.